A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant political development, the Justice Department has joined a Republican-led lawsuit aiming to block a newly drawn congressional map in California that was recently approved by voters. This redistricting plan could potentially allow the Democratic Party to gain up to 5 additional House seats in the upcoming midterm elections. The involvement of the Trump administration in this legal battle adds a complex layer to the ongoing redistricting efforts that are unfolding across the nation. The lawsuit, filed by California Republicans, claims that the new district lines are a product of racial gerrymandering, which violates the Equal Protection Clause of the 14th Amendment. According to the Justice Department's Civil Rights Division, race was improperly used as a proxy in the redistricting process, which they argue was designed to favor Democrats. The department's lawyers contend that California's legislators and Governor Gavin Newsom marketed the plan as a means to enhance Democratic representation, while internally, the discussions centered around race rather than partisanship. This assertion is particularly relevant in the context of the recent redistricting battles in Texas, where Republican-leaning districts were created, prompting California's Democrats to respond with their own redistricting efforts. The lawsuit cites specific remarks from lawmakers indicating that the creation of a Latino-majority district was a priority, which the Justice Department argues is an unconstitutional practice. The federal government has the authority to enforce the Voting Rights Act, which aims to protect voters from racial discrimination. Still, the current interpretation of the law is under scrutiny by the Supreme Court, as it reviews a separate redistricting case involving Louisiana's congressional map. Proposition 50, the ballot measure that passed on Election Day, empowers the California legislature to redraw congressional districts, potentially flipping 5 Republican-held seats to Democrats. Following the measure's approval, Governor Newsom celebrated its passage as a necessary response to what he described as Trump's attempts to manipulate the midterm elections. Newsom's administration has faced criticism from Republican leaders, including Attorney General Pam Bondi, who accused the governor of engaging in a brazen power grab through racially motivated redistricting. Bondi's comments reflect a broader Republican strategy to challenge Democratic efforts in California, which they view as a threat to their political standing. The Justice Department's lawsuit aims to halt the implementation of the new maps, arguing that the process was tainted by racial considerations that violate constitutional principles. Bondi emphasized that the redistricting plan seeks to entrench one-party rule in California, effectively silencing millions of voters. In response, Newsom's spokesperson asserted that the lawsuit is an attempt by Republicans to overturn the will of the voters, who have clearly expressed their desire for change through Proposition 50. The political landscape in California is increasingly polarized, with both parties gearing up for a fierce battle in the 2026 midterms. As the legal proceedings unfold, the implications of this lawsuit could have far-reaching effects on the balance of power in Congress. The ongoing debate over redistricting highlights the contentious nature of American politics, where issues of race, representation, and electoral strategy intersect. With the stakes so high, both parties are poised to mobilize their bases as they prepare for what promises to be a contentious election cycle. The outcome of this lawsuit could set a precedent for future redistricting efforts across the country, influencing how districts are drawn and who ultimately holds power in the legislative process. As we move closer to the midterm elections, the battle over California's congressional map will undoubtedly remain a focal point of political discourse, showcasing the intricate dynamics of power, race, and representation in American democracy. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.